Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ultimate Racing League's Porsche versus Ferrari Championship. We are here with the boys from League 2 tonight in the second weekend's action of racing in the Championship, round 2 out of 10, here in Sardegna, just off the coast of Italy, or as some people like to call it, Sardegna. But we're going to stick with the authentic Italian pronunciation, and I will try to teach you as much Italian as we go around the track tonight, although it will be quite funny because I only speak about 5 words. We are going to go down to the grid very shortly. I just want to apologise for how long it's taken to get this video out. Thank you for your patience. I will make it worth your while. We have got 2 races, 2 separate videos. This is going to be the first race of the night, which was set. The grid order was set through qualifying. We'll go down the grid in a second and see who got that pole position. Yes, let's get off our pedestal now, get down to the grid and introduce our competitors. So let's take a walk down the grid and see who qualified where. Starting in last place from qualifying, it is Stealth, who has actually changed from Team Ferrari to Team Porsche, balancing the numbers out slightly there in car number 55. No longer the blacked out Ferrari that he had last race. It's now a very green, mean machine for Porsche. Sponsored by GT Omega, a sponsor that I know a lot about because all of my equipment comes from GT Omega. I'm currently sat with a GT Omega racing cockpit right here. Moving one place up is Farrick, a newcomer to the league. I'm not sure if he's new in URL. It's not a name that I've come across so far, so welcome Farrick. You have to buy everyone a beer, Farrick, when you're in the first race, so I'll have a John Smith's, please. He's taking the place of Stealth in the Ferrari to balance out the numbers. We try to keep an equal number of each car, and we nearly missed him. So disappointing qualifying for Carlsberg. He did very well in the first round, on the podium in both races there in the first round, but not enjoying Sardegna as much as he did into Lagos. That is Carlsberg, who still hasn't put a Tesco sponsor on that car like he did last season. Then we go another place in front to Vane, who is here in this very purple Ferrari. I have to make sure that I get these cars in the right order because we've got another purple competitor further up the grid. We'll introduce him in a second, but for now it is Vane in the Ferrari. And then we've got Mighty Kid, yeah, another newcomer to URL. Welcome again to your to round 2, and a solid midfield performance tonight here in Sardegna. Let's see how much progress you can make up that grid in that very orange 911. Another 911 then, starting one place up higher, and this is Ninky. Ninky is a regular here in URL, and he's making a comeback. He missed the first race of the season, but he's here now and hopefully here to stay. We then move another car forwards, and this is not Stealth's Ferrari. It's actually it's a carbon fibre Ferrari of Frank. We remember him from Saturday seasons where he had his Nissan GTR, and he's now taking part for Ferrari. And he's done very well here. He's only got a few cars starting in front of him, starting with Hoyland. Hoyland in the purple Porsche. Very similar livery to Vane, but it's a Porsche, not a Ferrari, and there's a bit more purple on it, isn't there? So congratulations, this is a really good qualifying, better than some of the recent performances, Hoyland, and I'm sure you'll be going for the lead into turn 1, but we've got 2 cars in front. We have got Rufus in his Ferrari that we saw Rufus have a very strong showing last race as well, and I think he's going to be challenging in a lot of these races. He's going to have to get his head down. He's prone to a few mistakes under pressure, but let's see if he can convert second place into second place or higher in the race. But that leads our pole position is a newcomer as well, and I'm hoping I'm going to get this name correct. Is it written on the car? Because that'll save me. Yes, it's Tiddy Milk. I thought it was Tiddy Milk. in another Ferrari. So it is Ferrari 1 and 2 on the grid tonight. It's not at all like Formula 1. Ferrari are the lead cars, and they are going to be very slow off the line, these Ferraris, you will see. But that is our grid walk. Let's take a snapshot of the grid. Say cheese, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. And let's go over to our cameraman, who, well, actually, I just got to tell you before we start, our cameraman, Pedro from Interlagos, unfortunately, he was arrested by ICE agents and can no longer attend the race. So we've had to replace him. So this time we've got the cameraman Giovanni from Sardegna. Giovanni will be our cameraman for tonight's race, and I'm using the name Giovanni because it's the only Italian name I can think of right now. And Giovanni, if you're watching, you're probably laughing your head off right now. Right, let's get to the commentary booth and get the race started. And as we wait for the lights to go out, we have got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and Frank has jumped the start. It's lights out and away we go. I'm trying not to get a copyright strike off Formula 1 for saying that. It is TD Milk leading the way, getting an okay start there, but Hoyland with the best start of everyone. He's almost alongside TD Milk here. Is he going to go around the outside into Varianti Blue for the first time? He's hanging it around the outside and he's getting squeezed, leaving each other enough room there. Frank, I think, was falling back a bit more in the background there, but Hoyland now right on the back bumper here of TD Milk, and let's see, are they all going to make it through Lombardy for the first time? Ninky just holding off Carlsberg there in the background, and we've got Vane just making his car nice and wide as well. We saw some cars kicking up some dust, and kicking up more than just dust there is Frank as well. Frank having a really difficult first lap here. He's going to have dirty tyres now as we go through Cottage for the first time. Not Cottage, sorry, Chapel, my bad. Mighty Kid damaging the barriers there. You'll have to pay for that after the race, my friend. And Vane in a bit of free air, but look at this, we've got a bit of a traffic jam behind us as we go up the hill for the first time into Nuoco corner, sorry, Galletti corner. I will get the corner names correct. How can I get them wrong when I'm the one naming them? Mighty Kid defends to the inside here. He's just going to close that door on Frank. Close it. Frank's managed to keep to the inside. He's got the inside now as we go through No Name corner. Why has he got no name? It's because I've not given it one. Let's go on board and see. Are they going to go single file through Casale for the first time? I think they are going to have to, because it is a one-way corner, and Frank's going to try and get on the brakes here through Mighty Kid. He's just clipped the inside of the corner though, and Mighty Kid hasn't been able to make the cutback just in time. But let's go back to our cameraman Giovanni. And Giovanni, what's happening? Ninky's got damaged. We didn't see that. Ninky appeared to have made a good start. He was up to 4th place and he's fallen back. Meanwhile, we see Rufus having a go on Hoyland here. He's got a great exit down the main straight. That Ferrari really stretching its legs. It's not a car with great top speed, but he must have got something out of it here, because he's up past Hoyland. Hoyland down into 3rd place. Meanwhile, TD Milk is romping away into the distance. But look at this, Hoyland coming back now, as he's going to go up the inside into Lombardy. You can't really do that, because then the road switches direction and it's going to compromise your exit. And this exit here is absolutely critical to get right as we head up this very short run up to the next corner. I can see more cars scraping the barriers there in the background, and there's going to be a fair paint bill after this, I dare say. Vane minding his own business there in 5th place, keeping it nice and clean. And we see Mighty Kid has fallen back, but falling off the back of the pack is Farrick, I'm afraid. I'm sure, though, the only way is forwards, and it's a long race, my friend. You never know what will happen, and it usually does. As we see Frank here. Frank, way too late, Frank, way too late, and he's just hit Ninky. Is he going to give the place back? I think he will. Frank, I think, one of our younger drivers, but he's got a mature head on his shoulders anyway. He doesn't need to be told, and he has just let him back through. Let's just go back on board and watch what happened. I think he's actually dueling stealth here, but he's just far too late on the brakes, and it's an awful feeling when that happens, because you can't get out of it. Once you're committed like that, you're going to the scene of the accident. Just lacking a little bit of experience there, I think. He is also on the medium tyres here. The cars in front are on mostly softs, although Ninky on the mediums as well. Mighty Kid's got a great run here through Casale as we go into Nuoco corner. And if you want to guess how I'm naming these corners, have a go. Right, put in the comments where you think I'm getting the corner names from. We can see now we've got Frank still in battles here. Stealth maybe having a go. Oh, Stealth's coming into the pits. He's going to be the first person to pit. What tyres was Stealth on? He was on the soft tyres, so it's a bit of a weird call to be pitting quite so early, actually. Rufus has managed to break free of Hoyland here. Carlsberg has had a great start. He was starting right down at the back, but he's made his way up now into 4th place using his soft tyres and his incredible talent to great effect here. How's he going to get out of Giordano corner? He's doing all right. He is as we go up into Chapel. Let's go on board. Let's see if he can nip that apex. And it's all about getting smooth on the power there, and that was a masterclass there. That was really good driving there. Now he just has to catch his breath. Oh, he nearly drove into the barrier there, actually. Maybe he's been on the Carlsberg a little bit. Let's see his braking as he comes under that 100-metre sign. I think it's the 100. There's a sign there. I never get to read it when I'm driving. So let's just see if people are fighting. Oh, and we just caught the tail end of a slide there from Vane. So you've been on candid camera tonight, Vane, having a bit of a slither on there, but he kept it pointing the front end forwards, which is what you want to do. I can see, I think a bit of lag there in the background from Frank, and Casale is a very hard corner, by the way. It's almost a death chicane, except it's not really a chicane. I think it's a fast sweeping right-hander followed by a crested left-hander, and it's so easy to run out of room through there. You have to be so precise. Now we see Mighty Kid having a run here on Vane. So he's having a look. Oh, he's right in the toe here. Is he going to go round the outside into turn 1? Let's see. I think he's just thinking better of it. Or is he? Oh, he's managed it. He's gone all the way around the outside. Oh, what a classy move. And Vane's, I think, going to lose another place here, as Ninky is now onto him. And now Vane can... I was going to say Vane could maybe run too wide there, but he's going to have the outside then as you go through Giordano. Not much you can do there. So, yeah, he's held on to that, though. And now Vane's got Frank for company. So more racing here. Oh, Frank sending a dummy, trying to get all right in the mirrors there of Vane. And oh, it's unsettled him because he's ran wide on the exit. Had to get off the accelerator. We've just picking up Farrick having an issue here as well. Now Vane is going to have another go at Frank here, see if he can get the position back straight away. He's too far back. He's not going to do it. But Frank now eyeing up Ninky, and these are both on the medium, so these guys... Oops, I've accidentally paused it. Too much excitement. Frank is going to be after Ninky. They're on the same tyres. Mighty Kid, fair way up the road here, a couple of corners away. Oh, and he nearly came a cropper there. He's going to have a slow exit, having to gather it up on that curb, but at least he kept it moving forwards. Oh, and I see Frank having a dive here. Oh, and he's been in that barrier again. It's so hard to figure out where the nose of your car is on that corner, because you want to be hugging that concrete as closely as you can. So he's known for flamboyance, is Frank, and it's a pleasure to watch. He was drifting it quite a lot in the last season that I watched him. Let's stay on board, actually. Let's go to the nose camera, because he's got a run here on Ninky. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to try it around the outside. Is he going to go for a cutback? He's going for a cutback, but it doesn't work through this corner. Ninky, the save of the century there from Ninky. He's really held on to that, and I don't think Frank's going to be able to do much here, though, but let's see. Is he going to be able to do anything through Lombardi? Oh, and Ninky's gone onto the marbles. That is so easy to do, and it makes you look so silly when you do it. Just onto the marbles there, and Sardegna is a track where you tend to get a lot of the marbles as well. It's more marbled than a Wagyu steak, this track. And look there's the marbles again. So just, if you run off the line through Chapel, you will be nowhere, and Vane gets him as well. Let's see what's happening up at the front. So I was about to say, have I missed anything? Yes, Carlsberg has actually got past Hoyland here. Let's see, did it happen long ago? It might have done because there's a fair gap between them, isn't there? So apologies, I have missed it. So let's just quickly watch it. Let's see. It might be the move of the century. We just don't know. He's quite far back, so maybe Hoyland makes a mistake. Let's see. So Hoyland braking as we go into Galetti corner, and oh yes, he just got a bit trigger happy on the accelerator there, I'm afraid. Yeah, and he's got a bit of damage as well, so that promotes Carlsberg up. So let's see, where were we? We were on lap 5, weren't we? And it was Frank versus Ninky, so we have to just catch up. So put Frank back into 6th place, shall we? And Ninky was just losing that place to Vane, wasn't he? That's where we were. And let's see now what's happening on track. So let's go to Giovanni here and see what images he can bring us as we watch Rufus make his way through Castello, right? I don't even think that's even the right word, but Rufus playing daredevil there with the grass. That is such a high risk line to take there. Let's have a look at the tyre wear as well, by the way. So it's a Ferrari 1-2 here in Italy at the moment. The Tifosi will be going wild, and Tiddy is actually using a bit more of his tyres here, but he's using them well because he has got the fastest lap. Well, it's very close. Rufus is only about half a tenth off the fastest lap here, so it could all change. It depends if he's got any more life left in those tyres, though. Carlsberg then in 3rd place, having a great recovery. I thought he would go forwards in this race. He was one of the contenders in the last one, so maybe he just didn't get his qualifying together. We don't have the replays for the qualifying, I'm afraid. Now, this is interesting, by the way, that first of all, Frank's now in 5th place, and he was in 6th, and I don't know why. So, Hoyland's fallen back even further, that is why, so he's maybe made another mistake. Shall we just go back and watch? Let's go back and see where it happened. So he was, there he is, and it's another exit from another hairpin. He's just struggling to get the back end to do what he wants. He's got a loose rear, hasn't he? He will after that anyway. Let's try and keep the tone civilised, shall we? Let's not make jokes about poo. But that's why you tune in, isn't it? To hear me talk nonsense. So, by the way, the eagle-eyed will notice that this is a lap race, 15 laps. So I don't know why Interlagos was a time race, but this one's apparently laps. So we can see it up there at the top that we are on lap number 6 of 15. And I can actually see, I thought I could see some action happening on the map up at the top. Rufus is gaining here though on Tiddy. This could be a battle to watch this. 1:30. Well, I say he's gaining. Actually, Tiddy had a faster lap last lap. It was the fastest lap of the race last lap. But the reason he's gained is because Tiddy's had about 6/10 off his previous lap this lap. So he's maybe just having a bit of a scruffy one, as everyone is really playing daredevil there with the grass. Mighty Kid now working his way back up as well. So Mighty in 4th place here, but I will say, the one to watch in this race also is Frank. I think he's got himself together a little bit here now. He's found his rhythm. Got to remember, he's one of our younger drivers here as well, and it's one of the more difficult things to master is the racecraft. Frank doing really well, and the reason he's doing really well is because he's on the medium tyres. Oh, liking him using all of that blue curb. I haven't seen anyone using the blue curb, by the way. So, pro tip here, so it's Tesco's top tip time. Use the blue curb, it is your friend. You can get your car fully on that blue curb, and it will widen out that turn into the first apex. Ninky again onto the marbles here, and now just unable to turn the car across. So Hoyland should be able to get past here, and he has done. It's Porsche on Porsche, the purple Porsche. getting its way past the green one. And look, Ninky again on the marbles again. So I think Ninky's just turning in too late or asking too much of the car on the brakes there, and keeps getting his wheels out onto the. Oh, and what's Frank? What's happening with Frank? He got ghosted. He got ghosted, and through no fault of his own, he's having a go at Mighty Kid here. Mighty Kid, oh, he's actually on for a fastest lap here as well, if he can hold it together. I think Mighty Kid might get in his way a little bit. Wow, what a line through Castello there. Oh, this is some aggressive driving here. Controlled aggression as well. I'm liking it. I'm liking this a lot. What he was doing there was making himself a menace in the mirrors of Mighty Kid. And he's going to stay out now. So Mighty Kid's got to go onto medium tyres. Now he lost half a second there, just getting held up, I think, by Mighty. So Carlsberg and Mighty are into the pits. Rufus and Tiddy stay out. So let's see what happens, whether these guys can undercut. I think the tyres have dropped off to this stage. The medium tyres are usually about a second a lap slower than new softs. So once you start to reach that threshold, it is time to call it a day and go and put some new tyres on your car and have an MOT whilst you're there. So they leave the pits in the same order that they entered. Farrick is up in 9th. Now, Stealth has corrected his mistake. Maybe he pitted because he had a drive-through. Maybe that's why. I don't get the stewards' reports, unfortunately. I'm usually in the stewards' reports. I'm not usually reading them, though. That's why I'm not usually reading them. Let's see, can Tiddy hold on here with the tyre wear he is doing. So last season, in the Saturday season, it was all about It's a Me Dan, who's now gone up into the league above. Is Tiddy going to be the name to watch this season? Well, let's see. He's increased the gap substantially to Rufus here. Oh, but what a save! What a save! Oh my gosh, we've got to go back and watch this. We've got to go back and watch this. So he just took too much curb here. And, in fact, sorry, I've lost control. Where are we now? What have we done? I reversed it by one lap and it took us to a different part of the track. Why didn't it do that? Anyway, right, here we are. So what's he do is he just takes too much of the inside there. It didn't look so dramatic from that camera angle. So Giovanni does wonders for your driving on camera. But so Rufus might have regained some of that difference now. And so tyre wear, much more in favour of Rufus, but they've both got the same amount of fuel, and Frank's now running on fumes here. Ignore the graphics on the right saying PPPPPPP. He's not peeing that much. That's actually wrong for some reason. Gran Turismo thinks you pit on every lap sometimes. Oh, he's getting it all out of shape on this lap though. And just holding it together, it'll slow him down all the way down into the next braking zone though. As Ninky inherits second place, and Tiddy, look at that, the gap much smaller now, so Rufus right on him. Now, how can you absorb pressure, because he won't have done many laps on these tyres, and Rufus is an experienced guy, so he might get up to speed quicker. I don't know. We don't know Tiddy, actually, to be fair. Tiddy might be really experienced. But let's see. Carlsberg a bit further back, and Mighty Kid even further back still. Then we've got Vane, and then we've got Hoyland, who's on a bit of a recovery drive now. I thought he'd fitted the wrong tyres then, but it was just the graphics. Gran Turismo doing its best to confuse me. We've got Frank then in the lead out on his own, but he's got a pit. Now Frank's the one to watch in the second half of the race though, because he will have the soft tyres, and I think it's easier to go from soft tyres onto medium tyres onto softs, because the car will just be quicker and it's easier to adapt to a quicker car. Just noticing, by the way, I haven't commented on this so far, so the wind is also interesting here. So you've got a tailwind down the back straight and a headwind down the main straight. Now that's definitely the right way to have this track. If you have a crosswind and the top of the track has, if you get a tailwind basically through the Death Chicane, through Castellino, you are going to have a difficult time, trust me. A tailwind through that fast right and then the left is horrible. But this will make the slipstream more powerful down here, so let's see. Rufus is definitely in it, and let's go on board with the nose camera here. He's too far back, I think, but Tiddy is defending a bit of thin air here, but he's managed to get the car across, actually, just at the last moment there, so he's not compromised himself on the exit, but he did leave it very late to return to his line. Nothing wrong there, he's not moving under braking or anything like that, but I thought for a second he was going to defend thin air, but he thought better of it. Now, neither guy finding the apex there, but Tiddy found it a bit better. Carlsberg a bit further back, and they're a bit spread out now, but look at this, Frank in 4th place and with the soft tyres. He's not got many laps on them though. I think he was a bit too long. I think he needed to pit sooner on those mediums and have more of the softs, but let's see. Strategy is a major thing here in URL, as we've got Vane there in 6th place. So these guys are all on the softs now. Well, Mighty isn't, but Vane, Ninky is, and I'm talking nonsense, aren't I? I thought there was more that were going to be on the softs, but it is just Frank, Vane and Ninky. So yes, we probably won't see well, actually no, I was going to say we won't see any change to the fastest lap, but I think Frank could get it here. Frank could get his first fastest lap if he just keeps a calm head. His pace on the mediums was close to the fastest lap, which is impressive. That means that he should be about a second faster if he can do the same sort of lap times. I mean, he did a 1:43, 1:54 on lap 8 on the medium tyres. So that really is some incredible driving, and he will have a lighter car as well. He'll only put in enough fuel to get to the end here. So this is his out lap. It obviously won't count towards the fastest lap, but now this is the lap that counts for him. Let's see what else we have. So Rufus again keeping Tiddy company. This is the one that we will keep an eye on as we go through Lombardy, both guys now switch back, try and keep the car and get the car turned into to that right-hander. It's a compound corner, that, ladies and gentlemen. That it's one of those where you have to sacrifice the first apex to maximise the second. Oh, and Rufus has got it wrong there. He's turned in too soon and scraped the inside. That'll have scrubbed a whole load of apex speed off. So that gap just ebbing and flowing. Tiddy just getting a bit of respite here. He doesn't need to look in his mirrors too much here. If I was you, Tiddy, right now, I'd just be concentrating on hit every apex, as Rufus loses a bit of time on the exit there as well. He just had to correct the car a little bit there, didn't he? Carlsberg has made amends for his poor qualifying, up to 3rd place, but Frank will be trying to do something about that. Let's have a look at Frank's exit times. Is he putting in the times? Oh, not quite on a personal best, but it is fast. It is still fast. So this should be a 1:43.4, something like that, if he can hold the rest of the lap together. Oh, I've accidentally pressed the wrong button again. I was wanting to see him through there and see how close he can get to the stop side. That is the target through that corner. We can see actually, so a lot of people revving the car out. I don't know if they're on manual gears or automatic, because the replay doesn't show you. But definitely don't rev this car out. He's so close there to the fastest lap, but he just needs to keep at it, because it can come here. I'm going to watch him through turn 1. That was much nicer. That was really good. And he's got a bit of a lag, so it does look like he's jerking around a little bit, but that's not him. He's not teleporting. That's just the lag. Oh, very nice line through here. Oh, this is so good to see. See, I can be nice to people. A little bit of a mistake there, though. A little bit of a mistake there. He just turned in a little bit too much. Yeah, you just have to be patient through that corner, but this is purple despite that mistake. Now he just needs to be nice and smooth on the accelerator. Oh, kicking the car a little bit too much. Just a bit smoother, and the time will come there. Let's keep with him, because I don't well, actually, no, I do want to see... I was going to say there aren't any battles, but there are. Sorry, I'm not going to be one of those commentators who just follows a random car around. That's one of my pet peeves when I'm watching commentary. So Rufus is giving... oh, Tiddy has made a mistake. Tiddy has made a mistake. Oh, this is going to cost him the lead. This is going to cost him the lead. Is Rufus going to get up the inside? Just now, Tiddy's got damage here, but nothing aerodynamic. It's just suspension damage. Oh, and Rufus has gone off as well. Oh, and it's one error leading to the other. Ah, now as Tiddy hit him and just backed out of it. I think Tiddy might have seen some contact there, so I'm just going to watch this again. Let's watch it from further back. So Tiddy, so it starts there. Look there, he's wide. He's wide. Let's go to. I don't use this often in replays because it interrupts the action too much. But you see, he needs to be here. That's the problem. Is that coming through this corner? Look, you see where Rufus is there. You need to be as far to this side as you can in this corner. It is a compound corner, and then you're aiming for that barrier on the inside. Now he's just made it a much tighter corner here, so we can see what's going to happen. Is that it's going to kick him out wide, and look at that. He even had to turn right into a left-hander there. A Ferrari team tactic there to turn right into a left-hander. He's at this stage. It looks like he might have gathered it up, but he's going too fast, and it's just going to wash out wide. And then once you wash out wide here, the grass then bites you. He did really well to hold it together. But then, what happens here then with Rufus? You know what? Ah, yes. So he did sort of send him round, didn't he? And he instantly does the right thing and lets Rufus back. It's interesting to see how people back out of it quite heavily. I'm not as friendly as that. I would have backed out and let him have the place back, but I wouldn't have done it quite so dramatically. I'd have been right up his chuff. So Rufus now with a good shot at a win here. Is it going to be a double whammy this lap? No, because Frank has made a mistake off camera as well. We missed it, but he's lost 1.5 seconds on that lap. He was racing a bit too hard, I think, when we was on board with him. I think this guy's got great potential, but he's a bit like Yuki Tsunoda. Every lap is full attack, and the laps that are fast are the ones where he pulls it off, and the laps that are slow are the ones where he doesn't. But I think great potential here for some good results with Frank. And there you go, he's purple again in Sector 1. Yeah, it looked pretty good there actually. I mean, it was from off board, but it looked pretty good. And he has actually got past Mighty Kid as well, so I have missed that, I think. Must have missed that. Either that or he was already past him. Let's just look down the field. So Hoyland didn't really get going after all of those spins. I think he's just let his head drop. He's gone a long way back. But he will get another chance in the second race because it will put him further up the grid. Let's now see then, so Frank again losing more time on this lap, and I think, yeah, he's just overdriving the car at this stage. I think those tyres are going to give him more lap time than he's accessing at the moment, because they won't give you the lap time if you just throw it into the corners. That said, he can see Carlsberg. He can see Carlsberg and he can see a podium here. So it's not over despite all of this. I'm beating him up, but I'm only beating him up because I want him to get the fastest lap. But he's still driving faster than people who are on the mediums. 1:45 for Carlsberg, 1:43.5 for Frank. So he is eating him up. Let's see what the gap is. So the gap, 16 versus 15. So it's about 1.3 seconds the gap between these two guys. So I think Frank could be well on him by the end of the lap. He's going to have one attempt to pass him. Oh, that was a very good line there. That's exactly what you want to be on the right-hand side there. And a nice exit this time. He's not taking too much curb. I think this will be a really good sector, this one. What do I know? Yeah, what do I know? He was half a second slower. It must have been turn 1 though. I didn't catch turn 1. Oh, he was catching a slide there as well. We're giving him a lot of airtime, aren't we? But this is the battle on track. Now that Tiddy has fallen back from Rufus. So Rufus is quids in for the win. And now it's just a question of can Frank get the final podium spot, and I think that'll be his first podium as well. He's looking a lot better than he was in the Saturday season, must be said. Whether he had a difficult car or not, I don't know, because I've not driven the GTR he was driving. But he's putting in a performance here, isn't he? And he just needs to iron out those niggles, and I think he will be fighting for the win rather than the podium. But he's really gained on Carlsberg here. This is less than 1.5 seconds. He's in the tow now, but he's only going to have one attempt to pass. He's only going to have one chance. The lap time's falling off, I think, because the tyres are also wearing out now. Don't know. I didn't see any mistakes on that lap. But let's follow this, and then we'll try and pick up some other battles. I can see that there is a battle between Ninky and Vane further back. Let's just quickly check. They're not too close. Yeah, let's follow this one. He's getting his day, his 15 minutes of fame, isn't he? But that is your reward when you drive really well, and a purple sector here. So even though the tyres have gone off, and a great exit as well. This is his chance. He knows this is his chance now. Now, don't get too greedy here, because this might not be a chance, right? Did he just get off the accelerator there? No, too far back. This is a dive. No, it was not going to happen. That's what I was about to say, is it might look like a chance, but it's not a chance. Sometimes you just have to accept it. But again, these things will come. He's going for it. He's on the grass. I think Carlsberg was just out of shape there. This is going to be a run to the line, I think. This is going to be a slipstream battle. Who's going to win it? Can he get in the slipstream? Can he get across the line first? I think he was just getting out of the accelerator there as Rufus takes the race win. Carlsberg is going to hold him off. Tiddy Milk in second place. Carlsberg just in third, but he gave it a go. Mighty Kid will be coming across the line in fifth place. And now we've got Vane and Ninky, but Vane is clear of this one. He's going to bring home sixth place, with Ninky in seventh with damage as well. And then Hoyland, I assume, will bring it home in eighth place. We've got Stealth, who had some kind of penalty, I think, a pit penalty. Mind you, he changed his tyres, didn't he? And that wouldn't be a pit penalty, so I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, Stealth then in ninth place, and Farrick, a difficult debut, but there's always a chance to get better, and you can't do worse than 10th, so let's hope that you do a bit better, and keep your head down, mate. The results will come. Let's just go back. I want to watch this run through the death chicane again, because this was entertaining and I only caught the tail end of it. So what happens here to Carlsberg? He just clips the inside. And Frank just gets a run on him, but there's nowhere to go. I just want to watch it from Frank's perspective as well now. So Carlsberg's about to clip the inside here. Just an unforced error. Bit of lag. And he sees the gap. And I think on that one, he was entitled to try, right? If you're brave, try it, right? I think his run to the line here was just offset by not getting a particularly good exit there. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. So Rufus, followed by Tiddy Milk, followed by Carlsberg, followed by Frank. I'm looking forward to the second race now, because that was bloody entertaining. That was a great race. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Do drop a like, drop a comment, tell me what you think of the race, and you know, do subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, because then I can put it down as my life's greatest achievement. Thanks for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll not keep you waiting long for the next race, and have a good rest of the day. Good night.